Welcome. This is Social Buzz TV. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Social Buzz TV. You've made it to week 4. Congratulations, and they haven't thrown us off the air yet. Wait a minute, we're an internet TV show. They can't throw us off the air. Hey, welcome back, friends. My name's Sebastian Rusk. I'm your host as always. We've been covering a lot of information over the past 4 weeks. This week, we're going to help tie all that information together. We first started off talking about the most important things: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and a blog. Say it together: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and a blog. The 4 basics. Set them up. The next week, we talked about connecting all of them and utilizing tools like TweetDeck.com and Ping.fm to be able to connect those mediums together so you can update Facebook and Twitter at the same time. So you can update Facebook, Twitter, and your blog all at the same time. Tools like TweetDeck.com and Ping.fm help you do that. Hope you've had a chance to download TweetDeck or been able to sign up for a Ping.fm account. Both of them are free. Both are of great use. Now, last week when we were at the Marlins new ballpark preview center, we talked to you about being able to properly fill in all of the details and descriptions for the videos that you're uploading to YouTube. We use for an example, because it's obviously one of the most popular video mediums out there, making sure that you have a proper title, a detailed description, and you include tags within your video post. Very, very important for showing up with search engine relevancy and getting higher and higher to the top of the first page of the search engines just by having a video on YouTube that's properly tagged, has an accurate description, and a detailed and accurate title. Those things are absolutely vital and huge when uploading a video. Now, we also said you wanted to upload those to your blog. Now, let's talk about blogs for a minute. I personally like Blogger the best. Why? Because it's, number one, it's all connected to my Gmail account, and I can set up several different blogs. I have my consulting blog, I have the Social Buzz blog, I have personal blogs, I have various ones that I can control in one dashboard per se channel. Blogger offers that, and it's also point, click, drag, drop, easy to upload. WordPress is great too, and I utilize that, and it has a lot of extensions and a lot of templates that you can plug in. A little bit more advanced as well, and it's continuing to evolve, but very, very popular. Now, like I mentioned in previous shows, a lot of people are actually moving their platform from an actual online website to a blog that appears as a website, but again, helps with search engine ranking and relevant information by being part of a blog platform. So either blog that you decide to use, Blogger showing up on your screen right now, or WordPress showing up on your screen right now, both are awesome platforms. Now, those are the only 2 that I'm talking about because they're the really popular ones. There's a couple other ones out there that you can research as well too. I know TypePad, TYPE, pad.com is very, very popular. One of my favorite bloggers, Seth Godin, uses TypePad. Awesome post. I don't know if you've ever read This Is Seth's blog, but the link shows up there. Very insightful information about business. Seth has a very unique way of putting a very unique spin on reality of business and entrepreneurship and how things really work. So just a little side note, be sure to check out Seth's blog. I get it every day in my inbox, enjoy reading it as well. But it's a great example of another blog platform out there that he utilizes to distribute blog information as well too. So Blogspot or Blogger, same thing. WordPress and TypePad, which Seth Godin uses for his This Is Seth's blog. I believe it's thisissethsblog.typepad.com. The address is popping up on your screen. Blogs are very, very important. Why? Because they're a wealth of information for you to be able to distribute content with, but also get involved with. There's a fly in here. Holy cow. Talk about keeping it authentic and real on the show. My goodness. Hand me my chopsticks. I'm going to get this guy. Just kidding. All right, little off course as well. Again, authenticity, we're here as well. Do we edit the show? Do we make it look pretty as well? Absolutely, but I'm just as human as all you viewers out there as well, too. So we want to keep it as candid as possible. We hope you're enjoying this in-depth information. Sorry about the little mosquito sidetrack we got there. I think he got me right here. I hate when that happens. Anyway, blogs are very important. Not only being able to distribute information on the blog platforms, but also being able to read other people's blogs and get ideas and information about what you're doing. So research, go to google.com and type in most popular blogs. If you own a floral shop, if you're a jeweler, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner, go type in those keywords. Small business blogs, popular small business blogs, popular florist blogs, popular jeweler blogs, popular music blogs. Get ideas, because most people say, listen, I need to start a blog, Sebastian, but where do I start? Well, you need to start with your passion, and same thing with social media. What message are you trying to get across? What are you trying to say? And what audience are you trying to reach? Because blogs will help you do that. Not only your blog, but other people's blogs for ideas as well, too. So let's recap. You're either using Blogspot, which is Blogger, or WordPress. Either two. Sign up for one, get familiar, write a post, send it to a friend, family member, neighbor, business contact, your brother, sister, uncle, aunt, cousin. Show it to them and say, hey, listen, check out my blog, and post the information. If you're already active online and you're continually updating Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and a blog, try these other mediums. Duplicate your efforts. You say, well, what if I've chosen Blogger, Sebastian, but I want to give WordPress a shot? Looks kind of cool. Set it up. I recommend having 5 blogs. If you want, make sure all the information is consistent, or maybe you want to make it different. Again, the more relevant information you have about you and your brand and your product of what you're talking about, the more search engines are going to recognize you. It does take time to be able to get on the first page of major search engines without any direct marketing efforts to search engines. But all these mediums between Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and blogs, and your website, having all of that relevant information, you've gone from having one piece of information, your website, to having 5. And search engines index relevant information, and the more relevant information there is, the higher on the search engines you go. So that's another great tip, trick, and tool here from your buddy Sebastian Rusk with Social Buzz TV. So again, we've talked about the major mediums. We've talked about connecting them. We've talked about details on uploading your video on YouTube, and also putting that information on your blog and your other mediums as well too. The main lesson for this episode is multiple mediums. Now we talked about keeping it basic, but this week it's multiple mediums within those 4 basics of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and a blog. So we're keeping it basic with those 4. It's just depending on which ones you want to use. There's 4 mediums, but you can have 3 blogs. You can have 2 blogs. Maybe you talk about maybe you're a business to consumer and business to business company or brand. And one blog's B2C and one blog's B2B. Great, awesome. It's still about you. It's still about your brand, so it helps you as well, too. So when I say keep it basic and don't have a ton of mediums, that doesn't mean you can't have the basic mediums multiplied. Obviously, there's not another Facebook. Obviously, there's not another Twitter. Obviously, the only alternatives that you really have with those mediums to be able to distribute your content in multiple platforms our video and our blogs, because you've got YouTube, you've got Vimeo, you've got Vidler, you've got Blip.tv, and then blogs, the list goes on and on. I personally think that you stick with the basics, the highest recommended. If you type in top blog platforms, top video platforms, you're going to have a list of things that show up and give you all the information and point you in the right direction. That's what I do. I do it daily as well. I want to know what the best is out there. I want to know what everybody's using and why. So again, Google's your friend. YouTube's also a huge tool for you, not just uploading video and distributing your content, but learning how to do things. For instance, how do I set up a WordPress website? Not just a WordPress blog. That's easy to do. You sign up for a WordPress blog and voila. But you have to actually design it into it to make it look like a website. And it's not extremely difficult, but it is a step-by-step, pretty detailed process. So if you type in how to build a WordPress website on YouTube, there's a plethora of information out there, and you can start, stop, and you can learn at your own pace as well. Anything we cover here, feel free to email me, ask me questions about. My email address is srusk@socialbuzztv.com. You're seeing that pop up on the screen right now. Check out when you're checking out the show, you know somebody else that can use this information. It's not about watching Sebastian Rusk's TV show. It's not about me. Social Buzz TV is here to create an atmosphere where we have an online community of brand new users and existing users that are taking this information, utilizing it, implementing it into their brand and their game plan, but also, most importantly, share it. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer as well. Again, we want it to be quick, detailed, but useful information that helps you with a game plan. So this game plan for this week that I'm giving you, I'm challenging you until we see you next week, is get out there, set up a couple different blog platforms. Get out there and upload a couple YouTube videos. Post those videos on your blog. Try that out. Then once the video is posted on your blog, post the link to your blogs on Facebook and Twitter. You'll be surprised the new following, the new noise, and the new avenues that you're going to open up by utilizing multiple blog platforms and being able to correctly set up and upload videos as well too. Well, friends, that does it for this episode of Social Buzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, see it, learn it, share it. Spread this link. Send it to everybody you know. They need information on social media. Everybody wants to be educated as well. I'm Sebastian Russ, signing off from the Social Buzz TV studios here in downtown Miami. We'll see you next week. The revolution has begun. Be sure to continue to spread the word. Everyone needs social media. Everyone.